All right, let's talk about something that I know drives a lot of us crazy: SEO. But we're going to skip the usual use keywords, get backlinks advice today. We're digging into the stuff that actually works, the strategies that can push you over the edge when the basics just aren't cutting it. And we found them by seeing what the pros hiding out on Reddit had to say. So, does this look familiar? You're doing all the things you're supposed to do. You've picked your keywords, you've written the content, you've got your title tags just right, but you're still just stuck. Lingering on page 2 or 3 of Google while your competitors seem to be getting all the love. It's so frustrating, and trust me, you are not alone. That's why we went straight to the source. We found this absolute goldmine of a Reddit thread where real professional SEOs were sharing their most effective and often most overlooked tips. This isn't textbook theory. This is real advice straight from the trenches. And it all comes down to what you could call the SEO plateau problem. You know that feeling, right? It's that point where you've put in all this hard work, and for a while it was working, but now it's just stopped. You've hit a wall, and your traffic graph is just flat. You've played by the rules. You've done the keyword research, maybe you even built a few links. So what gives? Well, the answer usually isn't about doing more of the same. It's about moving beyond those basics and starting to think about your website's authority and how real people experience it on a much, much deeper level. So the first big idea to really smash through that plateau is this. You've got to shift your thinking. Stop chasing individual keywords and start building genuine authority around an entire topic. And the absolute best way to do that is with something called a topic cluster. Just picture this. You have one big main guide. That's your pillar page. Then, you write a bunch of other, more specific articles that dive deep into all the little subtopics. These are your cluster pages. And the magic, the real magic, happens when you link them all together into this powerful, interconnected web of expertise. This quote from that Reddit thread just nails it perfectly. You have to change your goal. It's not about just trying to rank for one search term anymore. It's about showing Google that you are the go-to, definitive resource for an entire subject. That's how you build real authority that lasts. So how do you actually build one? It's really just a 3-step process. First, you've got to identify your main pillar topic. Think broad, but central to what you do. Second, you just brainstorm and create all that amazing in-depth content for the related subtopics. And third, and you cannot skip this part, it's the most important, you have to link them all together. The cluster pages link up to the pillar, and the pillar links back down to the clusters. Just think of it like this. All those internal links are basically you giving a guided tour of your website. You're giving a tour to your users, helping them find everything they need. But you're also giving a tour to Google. You're showing the search engine exactly how deep your knowledge goes and how all your content fits together. It's a huge signal of expertise. Okay, up next is a section I like to call winning with boring SEO. Seriously, these are the little technical things that so many of us just skip over because they don't seem exciting, but oh man, their impact can be absolutely massive. And first up is image alt tags. I know, it sounds so simple it's almost silly, but you would be shocked at how many websites just completely ignore this. Every single image on your site is a missed opportunity if it doesn't have a descriptive alt tag. I love how one Redditor put it. It's free real estate. And that's exactly what it is. A good alt tag tells Google what's in the picture, which gives your whole page more context. Plus, and this is a big plus, it gives you a chance to rank in Google image search, which can bring in a surprising amount of traffic. All right, the second boring but critical tip, your site's loading speed. In today's world, this is completely non-negotiable. If your page is slow, people are gone. They will leave before they even have a chance to see all that great content you created. And check out this number to see what's at stake. Google's own data shows that 53%, more than half, of mobile visitors will just leave a site if it takes more than 3 seconds to load. 3 seconds. Poof. Half your potential audience is gone. So yeah, optimizing your images and your code, that's not just a boring tech task. It's fundamental. And that brings us perfectly to our last and honestly, probably the most important underrated strategy of all. It's time to stop trying to optimize for robots and start optimizing for actual, real-life human beings. This quote from the thread really says it all. You just need to write something people actually want to read. You see, Google's whole mission is to give people the best answer, the best experience. So if you focus on writing content that's genuinely helpful, engaging, and easy to read, you're literally aligning your goals with Google's. You're working with the algorithm, not against it. Let me show you what I mean. On the left, you've got this giant wall of text. It's just intimidating. It makes you tired just looking at it. Who wants to fight their way through that? But on the right, it's the exact same words, but now it's broken up with clear headings, short paragraphs, and lists. The difference is just night and day. It's actually inviting. So here's your quick checklist to make that happen. Use short sentences. Use subheadings to break things up and guide the reader. Use bullet points. Bold the key phrases you want people to notice. And please, for the love of all that is good, embrace white space. It gives your reader's eyes a chance to breathe and actually absorb what you're saying.
Okay, so after all that wisdom from the pros on Reddit, what's your next move? Let's just do a quick recap of the big takeaways.
We really talked about 3 big strategies. First, topic clusters. They're so underrated because they help you build real authority, not just chase a single ranking. Second, that boring tech SEO, alt tags and site speed. These are small changes that have a huge impact. And finally, human readability. It's maybe the most underrated of all because keeping users on your page and engaged is the best signal you can possibly send to Google.
Here's the best way to think about it. All that basic SEO stuff, that gets you on the map. It's your starting point. But these tips we talked about today, this is how you win the territory. This is how you build a powerful presence that your competition just can't copy easily.
So I'll leave you with this question. Take a look at your own site right now. Which one of these strategies are you going to use first? Are you going to build a topic cluster, fix that boring tech stuff, or maybe just go all in on making your content a joy to read? Whatever it is, pick one and start breaking through that plateau.